Hey, how you doing, y'all? My name is Shawn Powell, and I'm doing this video for the people that's got in underneath me. I've been in the business for, let's see, a little less than a month, and if your name is Keith, Elisa, Melissa, Josh, Mandy, Chris, Lindsay, and the newest one be Helvin, then I'm pretty much making this for y'all, because I've noticed that some of y'all, even though you are in, you're not taking advantage of doing certain things that will really help your business a lot. It doesn't take a whole lot of effort either to do it. I know Helvin's asked me a lot of questions recently. He's looking at possibly maybe getting his brother in as well. Now he's the only one I've had that's come from a different country, Australia. The rest of y'all have really, kind of just need to get plugged into the system and go with it. When you first jump in here and you're excited, the number one thing I want you to learn to do is apply action. Understand that's where the money's at. I think sincerity is a big part. I've said that in every video if you've looked at any of them, and I'll say it again to this one too. But the number one thing that you really need to do before you can really apply action correctly is to learn what to do. And you've got Instant Payday Network sitting there in front of y'all. That is an awesome tool. It's an advertising tool that will teach you everything that you need to know, pretty much to right on up pretty far in this business, to be honest. The best part is the simple works, and so you don't want to make it too complicated. Miss Lindsay, I know that you had finished your credit, but it took you a little while for you to get your last credit. If you notice, I didn't push you or anything. I didn't want you to be pushed. I sent one email like 2 weeks later, or however long period it was, and told you, hey, look, just that at the limit you were at 0.72%. Freesters was 0.30 for me, and was $1, and got me 1/3 of my credit needed, and you could go ahead and jump in and start doing some learning. So that's the reason I sent that for you. I wasn't being pushy. I just felt like you needed to know for $1 more. And when it goes to cancel Freesters, it was nothing to it. It was very, very easy. So it's just, some little things I'm trying to help you out at the same time. Helvin most recently asked a question, and his question was about Facebook and the fact Instant Payday Network, he couldn't use his link to send, Instant Payday Network. The reason why is, though it says Instant Payday Network, it has a slash and your name at the end. My name would be Shawn Powell, and that's your funnel page that lets you go in down to the capture page in your land. It's your funnel system. Well, when everybody's using that page, it's still just one page. It's Instant Payday Network, and when you have thousands of people going through it, Facebook starting to look at it, Craigslist, they think it's spamming. They don't understand what it is. Excuse me. So, what they're doing is they're going to try to block it, because they're trying to keep some big bad things from happening. Well, it's because there were a lot of people spamming, using it and stuff like that. They got a bad reputation, but you can't control how people are going to do it. This is their business. So, our way around it is so you can continue building the business in these great locations, is that there's a place called IBO Toolbox. It is under training at our private Facebook page, Jeff Buchanan, Limitless Opportunities. Now, you've got to finish step 1. You've got to finish step 2. You've got to sign up for step 3. It don't take long. Now, y'all, and I sent Helvin a couple of emails recently. I knew, because the rest of y'all had already, it's a little different than what he's doing for right now. But the point is, if he started getting some people in, and let's say they do step 1, step 2, and then they sign up, if you're not signed up under double, it's going to go to me or the next person that's up in line. So you don't want to lose $33 when you've already done the effort. The video is teaching them this. You're not even doing that. So I would suggest, if I was y'all, to go ahead and take that and add that into an implement. Go ahead and get the credit out of the way. Go ahead and teach your people that it takes about 4 trials to get your credits off to both sites. And to be honest, y'all, it's the best thing to do is just go ahead and spend a little bit of money on your future. And go ahead and, I say about $14, somewhere like in the ballpark. Also, these trials go up and down in value. You got to realize places like Walmart, when they pop in and pop out, they're using it at seasonal times. Gamefly, when they pop in and pop out, the value may be different because they're using it for their strategies or whatever they think will work. So, but you ever notice Gamefly is almost always on the front cover. So to me, that was a very, very easy one to use. There's a lot of them that are really easy pop in and pop out. Had no problem ending it, the trials. Okay, I don't want to get too sidetracked here. You need to go to the Facebook page. You need to get inside there. You need to go ahead and click up there under the links and start going down the videos, the first 3 sections. Miss Karen, Daniel, I've got a friend that's in there as well. All of us are more than welcome to help. Would love to help you every way you can. But don't turn down free education like this in a system. Now, I'm going to tell you something else too, y'all. Now, obviously, you can go to Facebook. You can do the Craigslist. You can go to Backpage. Those are the 2 biggest that you might want to do. That's great for giving immediate leads, right? And I've gotten a couple of y'all from that as well. The most recent, Josh, came in off of my video with no other way. I didn't even speak to him when he signed up. Miss Lindsay did the same thing. She came in straight off my video. The video thing, the reason that you might want to do that, when you believe in the system and it works, then all you got to do is talk. Then you got to learn a little bit of SEO, search engine optimization, that points them in the right direction as to when people do a search, what are they looking for? That's going to make your video, fall into that track. Then you want to start doing some where you can actually link your video to other sites, or maybe a blog, or even your Facebook page, whatever you can do that you can link them together. YouTube loves to find, loves to see that you've got people coming in from different locations. This is business for them too. It's always about business, Get more people that maybe never have been there, driving them to come back again. That's going to push you up higher and higher in the rank. Likes, start people getting likes. Obviously, if you do YouTubes, I'm going to be there to put likes for you. You do the same for me. You know what I'm saying? Something as simple as that. If you got your brother, family, uncle, or something, use them, man. Any kind of likes at all. Now, here's the most recent thing I did. I go to Facebook. I put a nice little ad. You want to catch your attention at the very top. Instead of putting where the actual go to my site, through the funnel page on Facebook, I've used my video and do a really good review or something, or telling you how you feel, something that you're proud about, that video. Think about this when you make the video and use it. Then they see a face of you. They're hearing what you got to say. Now, immediately in the first line in the description, which SEO will teach you some couple of things to do with that. But go ahead and put your, the page that you need to go, so they go back to your link, so then you get back to, fall back into the system. But now they've heard what you think about the business. They know how you feel about it. They know that you're for real, And it only took, y'all, the ticket is to get between 4 and 6 minutes. If you really love to talk about, want to talk about the business, that's great. But you're going to notice that people start cutting off at about 4 to 6 minute mark. So the shorter it is, the less time it takes to upload. Tell people what you think. Tell people how you feel. And go ahead and get it out there. And then stop it. And then the link is down there. Point down there. Y'all, if you're new to the business, here's an example. If you're new to the business, if you like to get in, I can show you ways to make YouTube videos that are 4 to 6 minutes long. And I've done 23 videos and just pretty much talking about whatever I feel like talking about. I've got over 400 views in the last 2 weeks, and that don't sound like much, but I'm not going to quit. Say if I get 100 videos in the next couple of months, in a year from now, they're still going to be circulating. How many views am I going to have total? I've already got people signing and subscribing underneath me. See what I'm saying? I mean, this is do the job once. This is residual action. When you apply action in this way, it can be better going inside the ads. You want to get to the point that you think beyond the ads. I will tell you that. Craigslist can be tricky. I enjoy Craigslist as long as you're not being flushed out left and right by your competition. That's mainly what it is. Try to find you a good place that doesn't happen. And It's pretty good. If I'm looking to try to get as many leads as I can, in a certain couple of days I'm off or something like that, 24-hour frame, Sunday, Monday, I'll do put some ads out so I have that going with it. If there is a trick that I think, or a secret, when I have a lead come through, I haven't turned anybody down just because you may be surprised. But when you're in a back page, you can look around and see everybody, what they've looked at, what they haven't looked at. I cannot tell you the number of times that someone goes here, clicks it, one time, leaves. I've got their email and their name. I don't know if, I really can't remember if some of y'all in here exactly how it happened. But I send you an email telling your name, saying maybe something small or personal, what time I actually saw that you come through. You know it's for you. You believe it's for you. This is me taking my time to send you a small one. Don't make it big, because the bigger it is, people read enough as it is. They get a lot of junk mail and stuff. Keep it simple. Y'all, how you doing? My name is Shawn. I would give you Helvin, most recent one. I might say something to Helvin. I apologize, y'all. Every once in a while, something crazy happens to my phone, or someone calls, or something like that. Usually late at night at a restaurant, or something. So I apologize. But I'm going to try to keep this really short. I'm going to upload this, and because I don't know how to edit it yet, it looks like it's going to be 2 parts. So I apologize. But like I was talking about, Helvin, when you send a short message and you email someone, and you're trying to get the lead to come back into your room, it's very short. Now, I like to take the video that has the face up there, and I add it to an email that sends to them. And I might say one extra thing or something unusual. But most of my emails, I say the legit thing at the beginning, what I want to say to them. I may recap it at the end the same way. But in the middle, I pretty much have the exact same thing I'm on page. I can actually copy and paste if I'm doing 11 or 10 or 7, however many I'm doing in that day that I've had for my leads from what I've been doing work. So, I put that in the middle, put something legit in the very beginning, and then I might cap it up with something at the end. And it's all from me still. And then when you send it, then I've got my video up there, and I usually say 2 things. Number one, like, here's something you might be interested in, because you've already come to our page. I thought you might be interested in. It's my newest video I've uploaded. And then it will show my picture of my face in the email. And that's a clickable there. Anytime that you put your link, anytime that you put you in front of it for your YouTube and stuff like that, you're building your business. It may not seem like it, but it is. Same my advertisements on Facebook. I had 42 hits, and I had added my video picture of me doing a review. I have a green shirt. I wear different shirts sometimes so I can acknowledge what it is when I'm looking back over it. Now, that sounds crazy, but it's my way of being organized. So if you see a green shirt or this shirt or something, I'm wearing it for a reason, so I can easier acknowledge it. But what I'll do is I'll take that one that has me in the green shirt, and I'll post it up there. And then when I make the video, I want to get their attention right from the beginning. Now, if they decide to go the whole route, great. If not, they can go to the link underneath it and go right back to the business, listen to Jeff Buchanan. But y'all, here is the trick. People are getting in because of you. I mean, that's just a fact. If you believe in it, I believe in it. I think if you'd seen my first videos where I didn't have a voice and I was still trying to tell people about it because I was that excited, after 2 weeks of beating myself up, learning and stuff like that, and I just come to the point, I said, I don't even care how much it was going to cost, how many trials it took or whatever. I'm getting in. It's time for life to change. And I'm proud of myself for doing that, because something changed inside of me at the same time. And I started becoming happier, motivated for the first time. Even when I'm at work and long days with lack of sleep from where I was so excited at the beginning, I'm still happy. I work better at work. So, but the point is when you start getting your leads in there and you start giving them sincere emails, this isn't being taught. That brings people back in here. Now, I want you to go back after you've done that, give them about 2 or 3 hours, maybe a little bit later. watch how many people are coming back into your site and start roaming around. It's because of you that are doing it. Now, I had a video up on top. Now, guess what? Now, like I said, I had like 42 hits. I had 67 hits, if I'm not mistaken, 62 or 67 hits from my YouTube video being put in there as an ad with Facebook. And that was just an option that they had to click on that to find more information. And I know at least Josh definitely came in that way. Lindsay came in, it wasn't through Facebook because she got in before I was doing any Facebooking at all. I'm still learning some stuff in Facebook. I'm not going to lie. You know, I'd put too many ads out back to back of the same ad, and they shut me down from Facebook doing ads for a certain amount of days or something like that, you know. So I decided, while I was waiting on that, I'm not going to, you know, make my business stop. So I went back to my Craigslist, my back page, and I have learned that if you kind of do routine things, like today I would do a video. Tomorrow I might do Craigslist and back page with some new ad I've thought about. And a lot of times you're growing in the business mentally, your ads are going to change. And instead of popping into back page, because they're a little bit more lenient with a very firm looking, you know, I want to hire you for this, like a lot of people do for Craigslist or whatever. I tell people, y'all, everything that you need to know is inside this ad. If you click here, I will show you everything you need. And then I'll give them links to my YouTube videos. And in my YouTube videos, I have them in my description on the very top. And I'm pointing down at and telling it. Y'all, I mean, I'm just telling you. And the best part is, they're seeing that I'm sincere. They know that I'm telling the truth. They know that I'm making money. They know I haven't been in it long. They know that I've seen something excited. That makes me very excited. And they know that it's legit. The money's there. My Cash Freebies is going to pay. These companies are going to pay them. And the best part is, and even though some people don't like it because of the fact that My Cash Freebies inflation a little bit, I guess you would call it, because it takes maybe another trial more than it used to. If you train the people to think right, and you learn to think right, and make that part of your practice, and let it be their practice too, then what used to be a problem, which would be staying at My Cash Freebies, I call it the Great Wall of My Cash Freebies. I had like 16 standing there at one time, and I think total is almost 30 in a very short period of time. And I'm proud of myself because I've done all the work I can do to get there. But what I've learned is that even though I'm getting a high percentage of people who actually opt in like that, if I didn't prepare them for it when they went there, they don't get the incentive to go any further. And if you let them go there by themselves, you're looking about, or Michael Koken, the guy that got me in, told me on the phone about 2 people out of every 100. Those are going to be the fall-ins by themselves. They have belief in themselves. They believe in this. They believe in you enough that they don't need nothing else. They're going to jump in. That's great. But I would suggest upping your opt-ins ratio by giving them sincerity and little things like that. And to me, I think that's going to make the difference in your ratio. But also telling them that, y'all, this is exactly what I say right here. This is exactly it. Y'all, it's going to take about the price of a meal, about $14 or somewhere like that. And it's going to probably take about 4 trials, somewhere like that, to go ahead and knock this out to change your future. And the moment you do this and you go ahead and sign up, you got a referral number, the training's there, I'm here for you. Everybody else that's with me is there, they'll be willing to help you too, just like my friends on the Facebook page. You just tell them that, you go there, you ask a question, if you already got to learn, you learn everything you need to go, you're good to go. The reason that you need to go there and learn is because of the fact that there are certain ways to do something correctly. You'll be excited, you go out there, you just start running around with your head chopped off, and you're going to become, what are you looking for? You're going to become where you're discouraged because of the fact that you're saying, hey, I'm not doing this right. Or, what am I doing wrong? Just like, Hilden, I hate to think that you've been running around without someone there to help you for a little while. And I even went into the Facebook page and asked people, I said, how can he get in and start promoting without me knowing that he was out there? He went a couple of days without me, and he wasn't into Facebook. And you know, he's very, and I can tell when you're here and you know, and you're at the point where I'm at. I know your questions tell me that you haven't been to Facebook because they're there. The answers are there. So when you take that and implement that into it, then you ain't got to. You've already over the hurdles that you're going to be asking questions for, and believe me, you're going to ask these questions. When Craigslist starts ghosting you, if you don't understand what ghost is, then you haven't done your homework. It's not much homework at all, y'all. It really isn't. Just go ahead, get there, understand how important it is. Start learning the first 3. Take notes, man. I can't tell you, I've got about 50 pages of notes now. I had about 30 before I even got in. And take little notes and look about like that. And, you know, label it across the top saying, important, keep Craigslist. Bam. Keep it to the side. Whatever you're interested in. You know, there's no wrong way of you advertising your business. All right. It's going to be a shout out for the people who are not in this business, might be interested. I've got a lot of videos. I'm going to have a lot more tutorials. I tell you what I think. In my advertising viewpoint of YouTube, I usually try to keep the videos short. When it's something like this and I'm telling you what I think and I feel like what you need to do, Keith, Elisa, Melissa, Josh, Mandy, Chris, Lindsay, Helvin, and hopefully maybe soon Helvin's brother, according to him. You know, I'm here. You know, I'm going to do everything I can to help you, and I'm proud of y'all for, you know, getting in. But let's try to do something together. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and try to get, you know, get this ball rolling. And you can't get the ball rolling without going to get an education first, and that's just a couple of videos. So get in there, get signed up for the Facebook page, the private Jeff Buchanan Limitless Opportunities. I don't know why I have such a hard time saying that. And just go ahead and get plugged in there, and you'll get some more excitement from it, seeing other people, and make you a friend or two, and run with it. That's really what I suggest. Helvin, good luck, buddy. I'm going to be here for you. Miss Lindsay, same way with you, sweetie. If you need anything, email me, text me the same way. Josh, I don't barely think we've even talked a whole lot, but you come in on your own. I'm proud of that. It makes me feel good. It makes me think my videos are doing something. So, but y'all, if you need anything, just let me know. Appreciate it.